Activate. Look at that. So how many zombies is it going to kill? It says it's going to arch to 5 zombies. All right, boys. Now we're back on round 51, trying out Thor's hammer, unupgraded. Unpack a bunch. The only thing we have done to this hammer since we have spawned in is we have slapped on Deadwire, and we're going to try out pretty much one of the single worst weapons in the entire game on round 50. All right, and welcome back, guys. We're doing another episode in our tier 5 review. Essentially what this is, going over every single thing tier 5, reviewing how it works, kind of testing out a bunch of stuff with it. We've done quite a few perks now. We've done some skills. We've done some of the weapon upgrades, a bunch of different crap. But today, I think I already know what we're going to do, so let's go ahead and hop into that. The single most requested thing on my videos to upgrade and review is Deadwire tier 5. And if you guys have got the chance to use tier 5 Deadwire, you probably know that it stands out among everything else as being probably the absolute best. Once we get everything tier 5, I'm going to do a ranking tier. But yeah, let's go ahead and do a quick read over. So starting off, stun enemies generate an electric field, dealing electric damage to self and nearby enemies. Of course, that's just what Deadwire is. Tier 2, increase stun duration to 4 seconds. Tier 3, double the electric field damage. Tier 4, special enemies can be stunned, which is cool. So now Mimic and Manglers can be stunned. It does say just special, and usually when it says this means that the elite enemies cannot be stunned. So I don't think this is going to be able to stun Panzers or Megatons. So it's just going to be the Manglers and the Mimics that are going to be able to be stunned. But even so, just being able to stun those are huge. FIREBASE-Z has a lot of Manglers, has a lot of Mimics, and they're all over the place, and they can get really annoying. So those being able to be stunned in and of itself is huge. But what we're really looking for here is what tier 5 does. And tier 5, on stun, arcs of electricity jump and spread the stun to 5 nearby enemies, 30-second cooldown. So it sounds like you'll be able to use this ability every 30 seconds. And from what I have heard, this works almost exactly like it did in Black Ops 3. And if you played Black Ops 3 after launch, after they buffed Deadwire, Black Ops 3 Deadwire was insane. But with that, let's go ahead and get tier 3. Boom, there we go. Special enemies can be stunned. And tier 5. We now have our second tier 5 ammo mod, this being Deadwire right here. All right, so now we're on FIREBASE-Z. I kind of want to start the test out on FIREBASE-Z because obviously easiest place to find Manglers and Mimics, and I'm pretty sure it's going to work on them. We'll also do a little bit of testing on D-Machine, just because I'm almost positive it's not going to work with the elites, but we're still going to give it a shot to see how it is. And we're going to try to test it out in a variety of different ways to kind of see what all it can do. But while we're currently getting set up, if you want to join us on our goal of hitting 40k subs, that would be greatly appreciated. Tons of zombie content like this, other general COD content, a bunch of stuffs about camos, guides, and all of that cool stuff can be found here. And on top of that, I just want to give a huge thanks once again to everyone liking and commenting these videos. It makes such a huge difference, and it's the reason these videos have been blowing up like they have been. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead, get set up, and get everything we need to test this out. Alrighty, there, we got enough points to go ahead and buy it. We can't pack a punch it, but we can at least go ahead and put Deadwire on our weapon. People have been saying that tier 5 Deadwire is just like Black Ops 3 Deadwire. If that's true, this is going to be insane. If you guys remember Black Ops 3, Deadwire was the best wonder weapon in the game. That was one of the Call of Duties where, I don't know, the wonder weapons, there were some really good ones. The obviously the Polygon server was insane, but most of the time Deadwire was more strong than the wonder weapon in the map for a lot of maps of Black Ops 3. Most of the time you just wanted to get an RK5, get Deadwire on it, and you'd be good to go. And that was the best way to be set up on that game, which is the exact opposite of Cold War. Cold War, yeah, there are weapons you can use and you can get to around 100 with other weapons, but by far the best way to do it is wonder weapons, and there's no ammo mod that's just going to coast you to around 100 like it's absolutely nothing. All right, but that being said, let's go ahead. We got a giant horde here. Let's go ahead and activate it, and holy crap. That killed the entire freaking horde. Yeah, so from our first initial test, that does look like Black Ops 3 Deadwire quite a bit, and that's going to recharge every 30 seconds. If that continues working like that on the higher and higher rounds, we're going to go ahead and build up some more zombies. Then, yeah, this is going to be almost kind of like a wonder weapon substitute. Obviously, getting the Ray K and getting the ray gun are going to be better than using Deadwire, but holy crap, is this strong. All right, so now we get another horde here. Let's go ahead and test it out and didn't activate. Look at that. So how many zombies is it going to kill? It says it's going to arch to 5 zombies. Holy crap. That's way more than 5. It says 5 zombies. That was like 15. What? Maybe it's the original like zombies you hit, and then after it explodes, it goes to each one of those zombies go out to 5. But either way, clearly more than 5 there. That is insanely freaking strong, boys. I myself have been running Brain Rot because it was the only thing I had tier 5. But dang, this is definitely going to give Brain Rot a run for its money. This is clearly better. I do like using Brain Rot just to kind of, you know, slow down the zombies a little bit in Outbreak, but holy crap, this is going to be hard to beat. Every 30 seconds we can do that. Dude, that's essentially a Wonder Waffle shot. This kills more zombies per shot than the Wonder Waffle in Black Ops 3 did. The Wonder Waffle in Black Ops 3 only killed like 8 zombies at like max. It was very, very weak in that game for some reason. This ammo mod kills more than the Wonder Waffle did in Black Ops 3. That is insane. But I definitely want to get to some high rounds. Look at that. It's already recharged again. Holy crap. This is actually kind of insane. This is broken. This is broken. Which makes me think, are they going to end up nerfing this? Do you guys think that they're going to actually end up nerfing this? Because obviously everyone knows it's OP right now. It's actually insane. And the thing is, it is definitely steps above every other ammo mod. It is so much better than every other ammo mod in the game. And with that, I wonder if they're gonna nerf this one, or if they're, you know, maybe gonna buff the other ammo mods to make them also this good, or if they're just gonna leave it. All right, let's activate it again. Just look at that. So it hits like 5 and those 5 branch out, and it just, dude, it just nukes everything in the horde. We're gonna obviously get it to higher rounds. We're gonna see if, you know, at like decently high rounds, if it still does the same thing. Let's see how quick we can charge it again. I still haven't been able to, you know, do a Mimic or a Mangler yet. I want to, look at that. Already charged again, ready to kill another horde. This is essentially going to make any weapon usable. Essentially, those terrible weapons and zombies that are really bad, you're now going to be able to use those like it's nothing. And, you know, just kill waves. You just got to wait every 30 seconds, shoot, and demolish an entire horde. All right, now we got a Mimic. I'm really curious if this is also going to kill the Mimic. Is it just going to stun the Mimic, or is it going to do mass damage to the Mimic and kill him as well? Didn't really get stunned. Do I have to hit the Mimic for the Mimic to get stunned? It did take away some damage, but we did hit him a little bit beforehand. This time, let's try activating Deadwire on the Mimic itself. Maybe we have to do that, because it really didn't slow him down in the giant horde of zombies. All right, now he should be weak enough. Let's go ahead and, yeah, so this time we hit the, oh, so he did get stunned. I want to do a little bit more testing. I think it might only stun the Mimic if you directly hit the Mimic and Mangler. But yeah, it definitely stunned him. It didn't kill him like it did the other zombies, but it definitely did do quite a bit of damage and keep him stunned for quite a bit. All right, so we have another Mimic. I want to shoot a zombie right next to the Mimic. I don't want to hit the Mimic, but I want to get a zombie kind of really close to it and see if we are able to, you know, stun the Mimic by shooting a zombie next to it. Nope. It doesn't seem so. It really seems like the only way you're going to be able to stun the Mimics and Manglers is if you directly hit the Mimic or Mangler. It doesn't really seem like, you know, the arching effect where if you hit something that it kind of stuns near it. We'll try it one more time in like a smaller horde. All right, so here's another Mimic. This time, let's make sure we try to shoot the zombie next to it. I really do think the only way to get the stun effect on the Mimics and Manglers is to directly hit them. So let's hit the zombie right here. Oh, wait, no. We definitely did not hit the Mimic that time, and it did stun him. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're able to hit the zombies. They just have to be relatively close, because from what it seems, I've shot a few different times, and it hasn't really seemed to, you know, have much of an effect. But I guess you might want to just aim kind of close for the Mimic. This time we're going to be a little bit farther away, and we're going to see if we can still get that electric effect on him. So no, it does seem that you can kind of hit wherever you want and still are able to do the damage effect. You don't directly have to hit the Mimic or anything like that. So yeah, that was wrong. Oh, look at that range. We shot a zombie right here, and look at that effective range of zombies that are getting electrified. That is crazy. Yeah, even with just a little testing I've done so far, this is clearly the single kind of best ammo mod in zombies. I doubt anything else is this great. It's already activated again. 30 seconds, all of a sudden, more zombies just killing. Yeah, just like it's nothing. Wait again. We'll go ahead and activate it, you know, a third time. Like, we would not even have to worry about pack-a-punching this weapon, and we could just continuously spam it. Like, look at that. That is how quickly it is activating again, and it just kills so, yep. Well, that was the entire assault wave, and it took like 3 different sets of Deadwire, and they're all dead. By far, the most popular way to use Deadwire in Black Ops 3 was with the RK5, so in Black Ops 3 kind of retribution, we're going to use it here with the Damati, you know, another burst pistol. And yeah, as you can see, non-packed weapon with this mod just absolutely dominating all of those zombies there. So let's give it a few more seconds. Let's train up the zombies again, and brrr. Oh my. That is freaking crazy, dude. This feels just like Black Ops 3, running around with an RK5, just, you know, killing hordes and hordes of zombies with Deadwire. And just to prove my point, I'm going to finish off the rest of the game using the burst pistol with Deadwire without pack-a-punching. We're going to keep it non-packed, just having Deadwire, and just see how crazy this gets. Brr, look at that. Holy crap. And there's like 10 kills just from bursting into a zombie, dude. Where's a Mangler? I want to see the kind of, oh, here we go. Perfect timing, man. So we're not going to directly hit the Mangler, but we're going to hit a zombie next to it just to make sure you don't actually have to hit them to get the stun effect. So we're going to shoot it right there. And see, that's so weird. And as you saw, we didn't stun him. It did do quite a bit of damage, but he didn't really get stunned. I feel like with the special zombies, you still might want to aim at the special zombie. It doesn't always seem to shock the special zombie unless you directly hit him. There we go. This time he is shocked. Look at that. Yep, just absolutely demolishes him. Bro, this is so strong. I really, really like Brain Rot, but dude, I don't know. I don't think you're gonna be able to beat using Deadwire in its current state. And I have a feeling that it might get nerfed, so I think until it gets nerfed, this is gonna be my go-to ammo mod. This is just absolutely ridiculous. All right, just to kind of prove a point to see how ridiculously strong this is, we're on zombies now with the sledgehammer, which is arguably one of the single worst weapons in zombies. It's definitely the worst kind of knife weapon in the entire game because it's one of the slowest knifing and it's got really annoying lunge that's really hard to control. So yeah, definitely one of the worst weapons in zombies. We're gonna go ahead, go to round 50 with the super sprinters and see what we can do, just kind of screwing around with this unpack-a-punched hammer in zombies. On top of that, while we're here, we're also going to test out, you know, the elites and see if they do get affected by the shocky. I don't think they do, though. All right, boys, look at the new DLC weapon they added into Cold War. Boom. Wait, there we go. Look at that. Thor's hammer in Cold War. Holy freaking crap. That is so many kills. It says 5. That is so many kills. Yep, unpack-a-punched hammer, round 10, still red tier. You know, just, you know, took out an entire horde with one swing. Pretty much Thor's hammer in Cold War, boys. All right, here we go, boys. Now we've got a Megaton. Let's see if we can get this to activate on him. So we just did a decent amount of damage. It should be ready to activate. If we just keep hitting him till he dies and it doesn't activate, then I'm guessing it just can't activate on him. And if we can't get it to activate on him, it probably means that it can't, you know, spark out and hit him anyway. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's not going to work, but I just wanted to test just to make sure that we were reading everything right. And so far, all the information we've got is correct. Oh! Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to affect him at all. As you can see, we're just hitting him, doing mass amounts of, yeah, and we're probably going to activate it right here on another zombie. And it looks like it is... No, it doesn't even look like it was sparking and damaging him. We'll try with the baby forms as well, but I don't think it can damage him, which is unfortunate because this is the ammo mod that actually does the most damage to the Megatons. They're weak to the electricity, so this is kind of the best one to use against. But it doesn't seem like the tier 5 effect for this ammo mod actually does affect them. If it doesn't affect them, it's not going to affect the Panzers or any other of the, you know, named kind of elite enemies in the game. All right, but now let's get a zombie near it and see if it does some of the sparking damage to it, kind of like with the Wonder Waffle effect. It might not be able to, you know, stun them, but if it can do some kind of damage to them. So let's go ahead, see if we can get it to activate. It does appear that, yeah, it is. Wait, is that stunning him? Yeah, that actually stunned him. So I guess it does stun them. So yeah, it does appear that it is possible to actually stun them with Deadwire, which is weird because the turned effect says that it only works for special enemies. And when it said that it only works for special enemies, that means, it, you know, it wasn't able to turn, you know, the Megatons or kind of like the Panzers or any of that, because turn doesn't work on any of those. But it does seem that the shock effect was working on the split form of that Megaton there. I wasn't able to get it to activate on him, hitting him pretty much many times. I split the entire Megaton, and then I hit the small ones 4 or 5 times each. At no point in time did Deadwire, you know, activate while hitting them, but when I hit a zombie near the split form, one of them did actually get stunned by the electricity effect. All right, I've got another elite. Let's see if I can get that same kind of shocking effect that we had on, you know, the split Megaton. Let's see if we can get that same shocking effect on the actual full version of the non-split one. So let's try to knife a zombie pretty much right next to it. Oh, and we went down. All right, let's try this one more time. No, I don't want you. I want the... Oh, yeah. It does. You can actually stun the zombies. So yeah, you can actually stun, you know, the elite zombies with the Deadwire effect. I didn't think it was going to be possible the way it read out. It doesn't seem like you're actually able to trigger the effect on these guys. Because like I said, I have hit all of the Megatons so many times here, kind of just smacking it, and I have yet to once get Deadwire to, you know, activate its effect on it. But yeah, as you saw there, the stunning effect does work on these, and that means it probably is going to work on the Panzers and all other things along those lines, which is really cool, making it even more strong. Because you know, turn doesn't do that. The other mods don't really seem to affect these guys that much. But yeah, the stun effect, which is huge, being able to stun an entire horde and stun, you know, elite zombies is really freaking powerful. But with that being said, guys, we have one more thing to test out. Let's go ahead and let's get to round 50, get to the highest health cap zombies. Let's see what we can do with this hammer on round 50 and to see if this thing's actually going to be usable, non-packed, non-upgraded on round 50, essentially the worst weapon in zombies. All right, boys, now we're back on round 51, trying out Thor's hammer, unupgraded, Unpack-a-Punch. The only thing we have done to this hammer since we have spawned in is we have slapped on Deadwire, and we're gonna try out pretty much one of the single worst weapons in the entire game on round 50. If it works like this on round 50, it's gonna work the same way on round 100. We're just gonna kind of, you know, train them up and see if it would be viable to pass this entire round just using the sledgehammer with Deadwire, nothing else. As you can see, still, let's see how many that kills. Yep, still killed an insane amount of zombies. Now all we gotta do, wait 30 more seconds, and we should be able to do the same exact thing again with no issue. So let's, you know, round them up. Let's hit the dog this time. Boom. And just mass amounts of zombies kills with a terrible weapon. So yeah, just like Black Ops 3, you could use whatever freaking weapon you want and pretty much go to round 100 with whatever. Just, you know, letting Deadwire coast you all the way through. Because this activates so quickly, dude. It's almost mind-blowing how quick you can just activate it again, activate it again, activate it again. But yeah, as we're finishing up this round here, we're going to go ahead and kind of wrap up this video. So yeah, now with tier 5 Deadwire, you can go to whatever round you want using whatever weapon you want. You can just, you know, do whatever, something like that. Round 50, like it was nothing, with an unupgraded, unpowered hammer. Yeah, which is Deadwire. That's the only thing. But that is clearly better than Pack-a-Punching. Honestly, from now on, when I start a game, I'm probably going to buy Deadwire first, then Pack-a-Punch it. Because, yeah, putting Deadwire on it is a million times better than packing it. Because it essentially makes it, you know, viable to whatever round you want. And that only costs 2,500, whereas packing it the first time costs, you know, 5,000, then 15,000, then like what, 30,000 to get it max packed. So yeah, that's a lot of money. Or, you know, you could just spend 2,500 and it's better than it would be. Because this right now is better than what this hammer would be, you know, fully upgraded max pack. Because you only be able to kill one at a time because the hammer sucks. Or, you know, we could just wait 30-second intervals and kill way more, which is absolutely insane. But we went down here. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. How do you feel about Deadwire tier 5? Does it give you Black Ops 3 vibes? Do you think it's too strong? Do you think it's, you know, too weak for some reason? You're using it and it's like, man, this sucks. I would love to know if you if you're experiencing this and you think it's garbage. I would love to know that. But yeah, so what do you want to see us review next? If you made it this part of the video, definitely make sure to leave in the comments below that you made it all the way this part of the video, boys. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.